Hi, Hoboken. Welcome back to Namaste with Dr. A, and welcome back from spring break. I hope your break relieved you a little bit of some of the remote learning stress that parents and students are communicating about, and that it gave you a change of pace from your usual, maybe freed up your schedule a bit. Today, we're going to be talking about the importance of support. Now more than ever, during this pandemic, while you're at home and restricted, support is of the utmost priority. This support can come within services such as a food pantry, perhaps online, virtual, spiritual services, phone calls from friends, loved ones. This support can come from the school, reaching out to the guidance counselor, the child study team, your principal, teachers, because we're here for you. We're here to respond to your emails and phone calls and questions. We know it's hard, and we're here for you. And support can come physically. We carry an awful lot of stress and overwhelm in our neck and our shoulders and our gut and our back. And quite often, we don't realize we have it on top of us until we let it go. So while letting go can feel scary, and we resist it, today we're going to let other beings, other agencies, other objects even support us, and to release a little bit of that responsibility, even if it's just for the next 5 minutes. For our session of mindful movements, we're going to get creative. You're going to need 2 towels, 1 blanket. If you have a strap, a tie, like a necktie, or even a bathrobe belt. And this last bit, if you own a yoga block, wonderful. If you don't, get a really thick book, dictionary style, and just some padding over it. Maybe it's a sweatshirt, a towel, but something that's kind of box shaped. Today I'm using my daughter's pack of diapers. These are 1, 2, 3, 4 things that a lot of people can find right in their house. And you can use it on a daily basis to prop yourself into a pose that supports you physically and then allows that space to open up so that you can have a little bit of emotional support as well. So let's get started. On our mats or towels, come to a crisscross position. Tense your fingers left and right. Stretch your one ear towards your shoulder with a big inhale. Let your head grow heavy and fall into your shoulder. Tuck your chin. Extend your opposite ear to your opposite shoulder, feeling the stretch from ear down to shoulder, down to fingertips. Let your head get heavy. Again, roll to center. And this time, tense your fingers in front of you. And as you bow your head towards the ground, surrender the thoughts of responsibility for the next 5 minutes. Tuck your chin in toward your chest. Let your forehead go towards the floor. And surrender. Inhale and exhale 3 times like this. Curl back up to center. Grab that necktie or bathrobe belt or strap. Slowly onto your elbows, release your back to the floor, and feel for a moment the weight of your body melting into the ground. Taking your strap or your tie, put it underneath your foot where the arch is or the ball is of your foot. Extend your foot forward, putting both ends of the strap in one arm and extending your other leg. You can either stay straight up or slowly, switching hands, lower your leg to one side and looking over the opposite shoulder, letting the twist hang heavy onto the ground. Slowly bring your leg back up to center and let it open opposite direction, letting gravity do the work for you. Release the effort. Back to center. Taking the loop off of your foot, extend your right leg. With your other leg, bend your foot towards your chest. Put the strap right beneath your toes. Extend your foot tall to the sky. Feel the hamstring stretch. Putting both sides of the strap into one arm, slowly release your leg to one side while looking over the opposite shoulder. Again, let that twist in your spine wring out the toxic feeling of being too responsible in life. Let your outer leg that has fallen to the floor get heavy, letting the earth support you. Inhale, bring the leg back up to center. Exhale, open it wide, looking over the opposite shoulder. Release back up to center. Taking the strap off, grab a few of your props. With your 2 towels, from the longest length, fold in half. One more time. And then roll it to a little burrito. Put it down on a diagonal. So eventually they're both going to be in a V shaped, one towel, the other towel at the end. Take your second towel, open it, fold it in half, fold it again, and roll it up like the little burrito, making a V at the bottom of your mat. Next, take a blanket, either fold it in half once or twice. This is going underneath your head. You don't want to be too raised up, so just enough to pad it. I'm only going to fold it once. Place it towards the top of your mat. Lastly, get your creative block. Your block again might be a pack of diapers, 2 or 3 thick sweatshirts stacked on top like a rectangle, a book with a blanket over it or a towel over it, something about this size. This is going to go at the end of your shoulder blades. So if you find your ribs directly around where your shoulder blades hit them, that is around what's going to start to about halfway down your back. In the reclined goddess pose, which is what we're about to do, I want you to think about releasing control. Right now, our world is completely out of our control. It is very frightening. For some, they fight hard to hold on. For some, they fight hard to let go. It's a struggle either way for many people. In this moment, we're going to let all of those pressures and decisions and stresses go. And we're going to let the earth support us so that we can continue to do the job we've been asked to do with our families and ourselves. Coming into a position where our knees are up high, opening them wide, putting our feet together. We're going to place one burrito towel under one knee. You can also double down if it's hard to get your knee towards the ground. The other one under the other knee. Again, you can fold it again if you want a little more support. Your feet are going to be together. Your knees wide. Let the towels do the work for you. Your makeshift block, again, is going to be where your shoulder blades just about end. You're going to lower down. Your chest is going to be in the air, arched forward like a heart opener. Your head is going to release down onto your blanket. And you're going to extend your arms straight. Breathing in deeply 3 times and releasing. Staying exactly as you are, I'm going to walk you through a little bit of meditation. Closing your eyes, I want you to start to feel your breath deepen and your skin grow heavy on your cheekbones, as if it's melting down into the earth. Breathing through that outstretched, arched back and open heart. Send your exhales down your arms and let them grow heavy. You don't need to carry anyone or anything at this moment. Breathing in, breathing out. Feel your hips and pelvis sink lower. We carry a lot of emotion in this region. Let it be without control. Deeply inhaling and exhaling. Feel your knees, shins, and feet grow heavy like lead. They are not being asked to carry you. They are not being asked to support your weight. They are not being asked to run around the house or the community taking care of others. Right now, they're exactly where they should be. Inhale and exhale. Send your breath from head to toe with the message of relinquishing control, relinquishing responsibility, letting something, someone other than you, greater than you, take over. In a world that is swirling, we often look for ways to grasp control over our situation. In this moment, I want you to surrender to what is. 2 more inhales and exhales in silence. Slowly remove the towel from one leg, then the other. Extend your legs. Remove the prop from beneath your back, the blanket from beneath your head. Give yourself a head to toe stretch, like you're getting out of bed for the first day today. Notice any sensations that feel different. Perhaps you've let something get released into the earth you didn't need. Perhaps you've let go of a nagging thought, a to-do list. Perhaps you've embraced the moment that you did not have to be in charge. Curling up to center, coming to a seated position with our hands on our hearts. Thank yourself for taking the time to take care of you today and relinquishing the effort that we don't always need to use. As we place our hearts in front of our hands in front of our hearts, from my home and heart to yours, Namaste. Until next time, be well, be kind, be connected.